All right, thanks again for the fill, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you. We're doing 5 boxes of EPL Prizm, 3 boxes of Breakaway, 2 boxes of Hobby, break 58. Those are your teams. I am Soccer Breakers FC. If you're interested in joining my breaks, join our Facebook group, Soccer Breakers FC. All breaks are live on YouTube. Check us out on our website, guys, www.soccerbreakersfc.com. Follow us on Instagram, Soccer Breakers. If watching on YouTube, guys, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so yet. And thank you guys for giving us the like on the stream. Thank you, helps us out. This is a Jerseypalooza break, guys. So what that means is card closest to 99 without going over will win a spot in Jerseypalooza. This is one of the last 5. There were 40 total breaks. 35 are done. This is break number 36. After this, there are 4 more breaks to complete Jerseypalooza. Probably will finish tonight. That's the plan. The plan is to complete Jerseypalooza tonight. We'll see how that goes. If we can finish it at a decent hour, I'll run the random for it as well. If we finish it like really late, then I'll maybe get on tomorrow during the day and do the random for Palooza and set up the draft on Facebook. I'm trying to buy a bunch more jerseys for the next Jerseypalooza, but anyway, I think I asked you, has anybody dealt with all-star signings in the past? I mean, they're legit. I've been dealing with icons, and I've noticed all-star signings is significantly cheaper, but however, you know, icons, when I get in an order, they are very quick to respond. All-star signings, I've been trying to get an order in for the last like 3 weeks, and it's very hard to get a response out of them. Anyway, hopefully, either way, I have enough for Jerseypalooza 18, and I'll get another order into icons for Jerseypalooza 19. Now, I was hoping to get some jerseys from All-Star signings too, but it's been really slow. Yes, I've got to get that order in. I will be getting Brunos. I don't have any Brunos here now, but in the next order, I asked them to reserve like, I think 6 or 7 Brunos for me because they took them out of the store. I hope I still have them. I'll contact them on Monday, try to get the order in. Honestly, I was waiting to see if because I put an order for about like 60, 70 jerseys, 70, actually more like 80 jerseys with all-star signings. And I was waiting to see if that order goes through, then I wasn't going to order like the same players and much, you know, from icons. But I got an email from them that was a little concerning that said that for wholesale accounts, we don't include certificates. So I'm like, wait a minute, if you don't include certificates, I don't want them. I mean, I can't do anything with just a jersey that has a signature on it and no certificate. So I hope I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I was like, I'd rather just buy it at full retail if that means that I'm not going to get certificates of authenticity. But we'll see. I'm hoping I misunderstood because I can't see them wanting to sell jerseys without certificates of authenticity. That's kind of yeah, that's what I said. I said, hey, I don't care how. I mean, they're cheaper. They're not that much cheaper, and it's still not like super cheap. But on their website, it says all, you know, they have the tamper-proof hologram COA. So I'm like, you know, that's what I want. I'm like, if I've got to pay extra to make sure I get the COAs, that's fine, but I can't, Serge, I'm leaning towards half case. I gotta price it, but I'm leaning towards half case. I don't know what. Just because full case would be pretty pricey, but I don't know. I gotta see where the prices are at, and then we go from there. But you know, we did kill full case immaculate, so I don't know. What do you guys want? Do you guys prefer full case or half case? You guys had your choice. I mean, I'm thinking right now from what I'm seeing, it's about 7, so the difference would be like a $7,000 break versus a $3,500 break approximately. I don't know where it's going to be, but it's about 600 a box, so you figure 7,200 versus 3,600 on the break, on a 6-box break, is about where it would be. Yeah, I think most people prefer full, so I know that way. You know what? I might just do that. I might just suck it up, and especially during the first, first few days, it seems like it's a lot easier to get the full case breaks filled up. Yeah, well, I mean, the way I'm looking at it is, you know, we're filling Immaculate at like about, I think they're going for over 10 grand, just a little bit over 10,000 if you add up all the teams. So if we're filling Immaculate at 10 grand, can we fill Obsidian, which is a new product, and there's going to be a lot of hype on it, at like, you know, about 7, some 72, 70, so 72, 73 versus... So it's about $3,000 cheaper than Immaculate. I think we can, at least initially, that should be doable. And the other thing is, it has like, I think 30, like almost 40 teams, 39, 38, 39 teams. Yeah, if we do it that way, and then we've got, you know, I might do less combo spots, and you know, anyway, I'll have to price it out, but the only reason I would do 6 boxes is if I don't get a big allocation, because, you know, they've been cutting allocations every time. So let's say I'm only, you know, if I only end up with like 15 or cases total, we could literally go through 15 cases on the first day, and I'd be sold out. I mean, I try to get secondary product on the secondary market, but that was one of the reasons why I was kind of thinking about 6 boxes, because that way at least I'd have, you know, 30 breaks. And I mean, but anyway, I guess it is what it is. We sell out in a week, we sell out in a week. Yeah, I wish they would just, you know, because I'll buy more, but nobody is like giving prices. Everybody's waiting to see. Nobody wants to list their cases. So even the distributors, I feel like it's not like I can call them up and say, hey, you know, I'll take 20 cases at, you know, 7,000 or whatever it's at, they'll only give me like 3 cases, and then they'll, you know, wait to see if prices go up. Yeah, I can guarantee you, Joey, as soon as those 2 are sold out, they're gonna repost probably at like 8 grand, or maybe they'll knock it up 50, at least 7,600. Because that's what they do. They post like 3 cases at a time, 2-3 cases, and then if those sell quickly, boom, prices go up. If those don't sell, they kind of leave it for a week or 2, and then if nobody buys it after 2 weeks, they'll start dropping prices. But on a new product like that, as soon as those sell. All right, here we go. Closest to 99 without going over. Seriously? Seriously, first card out. Gold. That looks like a 97. 97 of 195. Very first card out. I mean, it's beatable, but setting the bar high. West Ham. It's not over yet. No, it's not over. I mean, we've had them lose. We've had 98 lose, so even 97, but that's setting the bar high. Michael Lloyd. Here you go, Michael. Good luck. Cut the brain. All right, here we go. This is a base lot again, so who has the base lot? Mike Weiss has the base lot. There's O'Shea. Luke Shaw. No, I mean, I don't mind. That's the way blowout. The only thing that bothers me about that is that, unfortunately, everybody follows blowout. So, Kibano, 3 of 10. So when they like set it at 7,200, sure, I mean, somebody buys 1 case, but when I'm trying to buy like 20 cases, and distributors don't, you know, they just look at what blowout is, and if blowout's at 7,200, they'll sell for like 7. 3 of 10. And I'll try explaining to them that, hey, 72, you know, people aren't going to buy that in volume. They'll be lucky, you know. Schweinsteiger. The new Chronicles, yeah, that is insane. Schweinsteiger. Yarmolenko. And there's Saka. Scorers Club. Harry Kane. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Castagna. The crazy part is I can actually get product cheaper from Blowout than I can from most, because I can get like, you know, like Blowout will give me, if let's say Blowout has it at 7,200 and you say, okay, I'll take 10 cases or 20 cases and they have it, they will give you a break on it. 86 of 99. But the distributors won't, because they know that a lot of people are jumping in and buying at full price just because that'll get them allocations going forward. 86 of 99, Patricio. So, Aston Villa. Yeah, there's no way. And It's not, unfortunately, it's not going to happen right now. It might happen on older products, like on this product, it could happen. If you notice, prices on this product are dropping a little bit, or at least have dropped quite a bit over the last couple months. But on a new product, it's almost impossible. It's only going to go up, or if you're lucky, it'll just stay the same. Until it actually, you know, the only exception is if it releases and it sucks, then yes, you know, once people see, if let's say it comes out and it's total dog crap, easy, then of course it's going to drop. But I don't think with Obsidian, just given everything that we've seen, it looks like a pretty good checklist. Jack Stevens, that's 130 of 195, and you know, with the black color blast, I don't think it's going to be a flop. Alisson, so that's unlikely to happen. Grealish, but like this would be an example because they, from what I hear, they made a boatload of this stuff. Curtis Jones, if you include the fact that they made, you know, 10, what, 5, 6, 7 different variations of this same product. So 34 of 99. That's why you saw prices on this drop a decent amount. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be loaded with a lot of mediocre autos, Fulham, but, you know, at this point, people don't really care about that as much as they, you know, nice, Heung-min Son, they want the color blasts and the, as long as it has like a decent checklist of rookies, which it sounds like it does, I think it'll do well. And I think what they've decided to do, which is smart, is that they're not overloading the market with too many cases of, sort of like Obsidian, there's going to be a limited number of cases made. They do put out more parallels, which dilutes it a little bit, but what they're doing instead is they're putting out a lot of products. So, you know, which is preferable, but still, you know, so instead of putting out 5,000 cases of Obsidian, which would kind of kill the value, they'll put out 2,500, but then a month later they put out another 2,500 Chronicles. A month later they'll put out 2,500 Revolution, and then a month later they'll put out 2,500, you know, Impeccable, whatever that, you know. So that way they constantly are. Oh, that was 130, 34, and 86. We already are at 97, so. Yeah, I hope so too, man, with the Pulisic case hits. Jack Grealish, nice. Jack Grealish Prizm. But I'm pretty excited about Obsidian. I got to admit, I'm pretty excited about Obsidian. I don't know, Chronicles is a tough one because the, you know, Chronicles I think is going to be very heavily dependent on rookies. So because of all those, you know, rookie tickets and the rookie things, so it just depends on who the, you know, who the big name rookies are. Actually, I imagine Chronicles is going to have, well, no, they don't have Holland because there's no Bundesliga in there, so forget it. Almiron, 128 of 195. So I don't know, who are the, they're not going to have Jude. They're not going to have any of the Bundesliga rookies. Milivojevic. So the question is, are there going to be enough big rookies to sustain it? Jordan Pickford. Bryce, I mean, I think that's generally true for most people. I mean, Immaculate is just a little bit higher end, and Impeccable as well. Dennis Odoi, 69 of 99. Vardy. And there's Mr. Dos Santos for Tottenham. Lamptey, silver. Atmosphere, Arsenal. But I don't know if anybody's keeping track. I'd be curious to see how many soccer releases come out in 2021 versus 2020. Because I don't know if somebody adds up all, well, I mean, because of COVID, things got jacked up a little bit. But what did we have last year? Maybe like 12 releases all year, 10, 12 probably. If you add up all the, I'm just talking Panini and Tops pretty much. Not really Leaf or Futera or that stuff, but Hendrick, Marcus Rashford, 76 of 99. N'Golo Kante. Oh, how about another Heung-min Son silver prism? Avesta, Chakiri. Avesta in the house. Curtis Jones. Vitinha. Jonathan, I doubt this year. I doubt there'll be a World Cup release this year. I would think it would be next year. They never have before, although you never know. I mean, you know. Atmosphere, Everton, Ize to 49, Vicente Guyata, 34 of 49, Genepo, yeah, are they gonna, yeah, because World Cup is gonna be in like November, right? Instead of the regular July, August because of the heat over there. Oh, these are base cards. I remember base cards go to the base slot. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So it's going to be later than usual, right? Because usually it's much earlier. I wonder what travel's going to be like. I don't mind going to, I might go to that one. Baldock. Might have to make it to the World Cup. John Fleck. Barnes. We know for sure we're going to make it to the next one in 2026. Miguel Almiron, God willing, if I'm still alive and kicking. Timothy Castagne, 7 of 25. Yeah, usually the World Cup isn't. Yeah, usually the World Cup stuff comes out in like April, May. Sheffield World Cup Prizm is usually like an April release, sometimes May at the latest. Michael Antonio. Villa, Douglas Luiz, 164 of 195. Emergent, Pedro Neto. '26 World Cup, awesome. Yep, only 5 years, that's right. Go by fast. Yes. Oh, Euro Select. Andrew, it's possible. It has 9 teams left. Certainly, certainly possible. Harrison Reed, Fabio Silva, Holler. Ooh, 100 exactly. Missed it by 1. If that would have been 99. Well, it's West Ham anyway. Would have beaten their own number. Tomori. Yeah, that'll be a fun World Cup. Be traveling Fabian Delph all over North America, Canada, US, Mexico. Emiliano Martinez, 10 of 99. Bruno Fernandes. Nice. Graylish silver. There you go, Jonathan. Yeah. That one goes here. That's base lot. Yeah, Devin, I'll definitely be making my way to Toronto too. Got lots of family in Toronto. Red on top. Brownhill rookie, 11 of 149. Yeah, I hope they have games in TJ. That would be awesome if they had games, because I'm actually 10-minute drive from Tijuana. The Cholos Stadium there. Curtis Jones, nice. Rookie pink. So that would be awesome if they had some in San Diego ideally, or TJ. Curtis Jones. Yeah, definitely do some World Cup breaks from on location would be fun. Kyle Bartley, 41 of 199. Manchester United, Atmosphere. James Rodriguez, silver. Ooh, nice one. Rookie green, Connor Gallagher. Connor Gallagher, rookie green cracked ice. West Bromwich. Yeah, I'd love to do that. That would be pretty awesome. Do a meet and greet. You know, even before that, I don't mind doing like a meet and greet in London at one of the, that's what I'm hoping for next year. Once COVID's a little calm and we can actually have at least half full stadiums. Chowdhury. Tarkowski. I'm definitely going to do some UK breaks. I have to hook up with either Luke or with Jack, Pieface, or with a couple of those guys, and maybe do some live breaks from the UK. Yeah, and we'll do Australia. Why not? Definitely Australia is on the radar too, Tinky. I guess we'll meet up at Cripsy's. No, we have a pretty decent Australian following too. Ramsdale. N'Golo Kante. Ooh, 83 of 99. 83. Let's see. Yeah, let me see here. If we go to last, say in 2021, let's see what our sales have been. Holy crap, I can't believe that. UK is number 2. Like, UK is about, I couldn't believe that. My sales in the UK are maybe about 20% below my sales in the US. I hadn't checked that. So US is about 37.5% of my sales. UK is 31%. Imagine that. Canada is 3rd. Hong Kong 4th. Thailand 5th. Australia is 6th overall. So USA and UK like way ahead of everybody. And then Canada is like a very distant 3rd. And then Hong Kong, Thailand, Australia. Now, honestly, at this point, UK may go ahead of the US in sales. I mean, I didn't realize it had gotten that much, but they are, the UK is like, whereas if I go back, like, let's say if I look at last year as a comparison, let's see, what was last year? If I go back to 2020, UK wasn't even 2nd. UK was 3rd behind Hong Kong, and US had 9 times as much sales as UK, almost 10 times as much sales than the UK. So it's like, you know, UK used to be about 1/9 of the US's sales, and now they've almost caught up this year, where they're like maybe 20% behind. So I didn't realize that. I thought it was a lot, but I didn't realize it was that much. Aguero. Yeah, UK is Nacho. Well, yeah, Castro's in the US, but still they have a lot of international following. And I just think the EPL aspect of it too. There have been so many EPL releases. Lucas Moura, and it's so hard to Potence 31 of 75. So now we definitely have to do a UK tour after that. Tyler Roberts. Came from Castro's stream. Okay, yeah, a lot of the UK people came from Castro's too, I think. Yeah, Andrew, that happened to some people, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe I got a little too scared because everything's been going through. So technically, a lot of those packages, I mean, for a while I was just declaring 135, 140 pounds, and everybody was getting charged like 50 pounds every time. There's Greenwood. But then some people, I've been shipping it like declaring $20, $30, and they've been going right through. So, you know, at least for now, it seems to be okay still. Adam Lallana, 82 of 135. %, UK, 30% Australia. Yeah, well, I can tell you exactly. So if I go for if I go just 2021, just for this year, so the last 4 months and 10 days. Sales, let's see, 2021. US is 40%, 39.8%. UK is 33%. So US is 40%, UK is 33%. And then the next one is Canada, which is like maybe 6%. So 40, 33, and then 6 would be number 3. Saka. Oh, that's a huge amount from the UK, yeah. Well, you just figure the UK market is a much larger market than the Australian market as far as just pure numbers go. And I mean, Canada is at 6% when you think about it. The US has 10 times the population of Canada. So actually, per capita, we're getting more breakers from Canada than we are from the US when you think, because US has got 10 times, like what, 320, 30 million. Canada has like 30, probably about a tenth of that. 76 of 149, Hoiberg. So basically the US, Canada, England contingent is is like 75% of the sales between those 3 countries. Hendrick, Bertrand. Whenever I do, like whenever I have high end, the Asia, especially the Hong Kong, because Hong Kong used to be like a solid number 2 back when we were doing Eminence all the time, and because everybody, like Hong Kong was buying half of every one of those breaks. Schlupp. But now that there's not as much high-end Pulisic, Hong Kong rarely joins, you know, stuff that's not high-end. Manchester United. Boom shakalaka, Cantona. And I also think the fact that so many Hong Kong breakers have popped up too, that's a lot of them are just breaking with the local guys. Hey Mike, what's up? Yeah, Canada's a great market, and they're, you know, percentage-wise, I think there's a lot more soccer followers in Canada than in the US as far as a percentage of population. But obviously, you know, you're talking about 1/10 the population of the US. So yeah, it always used to be US was 50-50 with the rest of the world, but lately it's more like 60-40. US is about 40%, the rest of the world is about 60%. Yeah, because Canada's really really picked up quite a bit. I mean, the free shipping helps too. I don't know, at some point I think the post office is going to figure it out, because for some reason I can ship something to Toronto, like if I was, let's say, to ship these 2 cards, okay, it's cheaper for me to ship these 2 cards to Toronto than it is to ship these 2 cards to Los Angeles, which is like, you know, 130 miles away, which, you know, you figure eventually the post office has got to figure that out. Right now they haven't, which is fine with me, because they keep raising the US rates, but as long as the package is under 1 pound, it's very reasonable to ship to Canada. Once it gets above 1 pound, then the prices jump. Like they go from like $6 to $28, like just from 1 pound versus, you know, 15.9 ounces versus like, you know, 17 ounces. The price like quadruples, because you can't, under a pound you can ship them as documents, and when you ship them as documents, they've always been, I've been shipping them as documents for the last 5 years. Then Docker never had any issues, but the problem is with documents, the max shipping is 1 pound. So Matty Cash, that's why with Canadians, when I said like you got to pay for the base lot, if I'm to ship the base lot to Canada, it's going to cost like $40 versus $35-40 versus like, you know, a $5-6 package. Yeah, definitely. We have a huge, I mean, obviously in Canada, the number one population center is the Toronto area. 87 of 99. I'd say probably close to half our Canadian breakers are from, you know, Ontario. Probably more than half, actually. Goodison Park, Everton. Yeah, I can see that happening, Troy. I mean, even in the US, it's really booming. It's a combination of just the popularity of soccer and also more people becoming, because, you know, baseball cards, basketball cards, football cards, they've been around forever, and they've had huge followings for many years. 87, 83. But soccer card collecting in general, Mopai, is really booming. Richarlison, silver, that's a nice one. So it's a combination of both. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there was a big boom after 94, and there'll be a lot of hype around 2026 as well. Onoma Lalana, 83 of 135. Yeah, I mean, Chris, honestly, it's because of the money, you know, obviously, because, you know, if they can get their hands on soccer, now all of a sudden they want soccer because because of the profit margins, if you can get product at a good price. So, Curtis Jones. In Alberta. Yes, it seems like the Toronto area, it's pretty, I mean, I went to a few Toronto FC games and it was rocking. Dwight McNeil. Imagine most of Canada, hockey is king and will always be king. 83 of 199, Pierrick. Boom shakalaka, Mark Overmars, 26 of 99. I don't know, what is the best rookie after Saka and Greenwood? Actually, technically, Saka and Greenwood don't even say rookie card on them, so neither one says rookie card. So like Curtis Jones, Billy Gilmore. I mean, that one's a rookie, even though that one doesn't have rookie card on it either. Douglas Luiz, Aurier. Atmosphere, Newcastle. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking Lamptey up. Sadio Mane. Doherty, 127 of 199. You know, you'd be surprised, Daniel. They get kind of creative. What they do is they, since they run ads and they make the screen smaller and put it like on the, you know, quarter screen. So you're still watching the game while the ad's running in the background. And that kind of forces you to listen to the ad. They don't do it as much, but I've seen some that do that. But yeah, most of them, I think NBC only does them at halftime. So it depends on... Yeah, you know, they take like the screen and they put it down here and then they run the ad for like 30 seconds and then pop it back up. Yeah, you can't escape the ads. That's like forced you to watch it. Pierrick, Pascal Gross. Although I gotta say, I haven't seen the NBC doesn't do that very much anymore. I know the Spanish networks sometimes run the, I mean, they run the little, you know, ticker or whatever, but yeah, that's true, Scott. I know it's not cheap. They were saying if you want to like join your local youth soccer league, you got to pay like, you know, hundreds of dollars a year, and you know, a lot of people can't afford that. Fabio Silva, Virgil van Dijk, but it's definitely growing. I mean, it's Luke Shaw compared to, you know, 20 years ago, it's like night and day. I mean, 30 years ago, forget it. You couldn't watch soccer anywhere in the U.S. to save your life. You had to, other than, you know, Univision and the Spanish networks. Richarlison, Gudmundsson, 18 of 135. Atmosphere, Tottenham. Last chance. This is it. Virgil van Dijk shoots. 14 of 149. Looks like a very first card out. West Ham held it all the way through. Their very first card. Oh, really? They just go straight? Yeah, that would be pretty strange. Because, you know, for the Super Bowl, the advertisements are like, what are they? Like 10 million or every 30 seconds? I mean, it's some crazy number. I don't even know what they are anymore. But it's like most expensive ad time on television are Super Bowl ads. They don't have enough ads. They just run it blank to keep up. Yeah, football has a ton of ads. All right, Recapola. Yeah, something like that, Pablo. Makes sense. 6 mil for. All right, let's do this base slot. You got these. You got 1 Greenwood and 1 Saka on the base slot, as far as I can recall. And then, of course, you get all those other base cards right there, too. You got a big, huge boatload of base cards. Yeah, I mean, you got to say there's never been this many U.S. players, not even close, playing in Europe and playing for good teams and, you know, top teams. Not just, you know, used to be they play for like Wolfsburg and, you know, some of the, they always had a good connection with the Bundesliga, but very rarely would they play in any of the top teams. It would usually be the mid-tier and lower level teams. And now they're playing, you know, Juve, Chelsea, you know, Dortmund, all over the place, top teams. Arsenal, no, sorry. Who had the base card lot? Mike Weiss. Oh, that's too bad. Wolfsburg fans might disagree. I know, but I'm just saying, you know, Wolfsburg isn't Chelsea or Juve, you know. All right, here we go. Onoma, Ramsdale, Mora, Hendrick. A lot of it was because we had such a big military presence in Germany. A lot of the kids were actually, you know, half American, half German, and, you know, especially when we had a lot of German influence. Richarlison, Bruno Fernandes, Lamptey, rookie silver. I guess I should throw that in a top loader. Yeah, if Lamptey was a forward, it would be different. Mane, McNeil, Pierrick. They play for a mighty Eintracht Frankfurt. That's right. Eintracht Frankfurt is the shizzle. All right, so that was the Lamptey there. We've got Richarlison to 99. Doherty, Pierrick, Bertrand, Bartley, Haller, Fleck, Luis, Vitinha, Almiron, Stevens. Red, we had Virgil van Dijk. These are the 135 or 149. Gudmundsson, Lallana, Højbjerg, rookie Brownhill, and Lallana. Double Lallana? Yeah, it was double Lallana. Ooh, look at that. 82 and 83. You get back-to-back serial numbers there. They put them together. Purple got Sterling. 87. Make sure these serial numbers. Yep, nothing is big. Kante, Martinez. There's Marcus Rashford. That should have been up there, actually. Rookie Odoi, Hayden, and Patricio. Potence to 75 to 49. We've got Guiata. To 49, we've got Gross. And to 25, we've got Castagne. Giovanni Dos Santos autograph. Goodison Park for Everton. We've got to 99, Mark Overmars. Pink, Liverpool, Curtis Jones. Had not one but two, Jack Grealish. One is the silver Prizm, one is this funky Prizm. And then two of the funky Prizm for Here Comes the Sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun, I say. How about a little Aston Villa logo card? How about a little rookie green Gallagher for West Brom. Rookie gold Kibano for Fulham. We had a little Saka for United. We had Schweinsteiger auto, Cantona autograph, and a big winner, first numbered card out, held up, Issa Diop, 97 of 195, West Ham. The Hammers were Michael Lloyd. So we're gonna go here, go to jersey winners. Number 36 will be Michael Lloyd. That one's going to be EPL 58. All right, so we got 4 left. 4 left.